Hey, so if you could probably tell by the title of this video, I'm just gonna be basically talking about my struggles with dealing with an alcoholic parent. This video is in no way to put down my own parent or, to say any negative against her. It's just to kind of share my own personal struggles, and hopefully people will also share their struggles. Uh, So yeah, but don't mind me. I'm just getting over a bit of the flu. It's probably been about 3 weeks now, so that's why my hair and my makeup also look not on point today. So don't mind me. But so basically, ever since I was a teenager, um, I've had a lot of struggles, and I've had to deal with a lot of problems. And one of them was mostly family problems. Um, After my stepdad and my mother had broken up, I started realizing that my mother was drinking, a lot. And I just remember when I was younger, her coming back from drinking for like weeks straight and, start fighting and arguing and attacking all of us, especially me, because I was always the one that said something. And but yeah, so she would come back and she would start attacking all of us, after she would be, gone drinking for so long. And at the time I was just like, I feel like I'm at that age where I should be acting this way, but I feel like in for somebody in her situation, for her age, I felt like she shouldn't have been acting that way. Um, because I was like, I'm 14, you know what I mean? Like, I know I'm kind of acting out right now, but, I'm trying to hang out with my friends. I'm trying to, have my own personal lifestyle. And I just felt like I should have. There's a lot of things that I was going to go through because, I was at that age. Um, so, yeah, but my um, mom and I would argue, and we would, fight a lot during my teenage years. And I just felt like I kind of understood her a little, because I was like, okay, she's dealing with a lot of family issues. Like, she's hurting from the breakup from my stepdad. Like, I honestly tried to understand her more than she ever did try to understand me. Like, that's just the truth. Like, um, but throughout my teen years, she was always telling people, Danielle's giving me such a hard time. She's acting this way. She's being like this. She's, doing this. She's doing that. And I was always trying to say, okay, like, what is it that you're doing? You know what I mean? Like, you're telling everybody all this, but you're not telling them the full truth. Like, you're not telling them what you're doing and what you're saying and how you're acting. You know what I mean? Like, so that, that made me really mad a lot. That made me really frustrated and really upset and angry, because I felt like I was always being blamed for everything, and I was always being judged. And really wasn't fair, because nobody was understanding the full story. They were always just taking her side instead of my side. So that kind of made me angry. Um, and growing up, I just started, I stopped fighting with her, because I realized, like, fighting was just getting us nowhere. And so I just tried to start understanding her more, and just start trying to be there for her more. Um, but I just honestly felt like I am 21, and I should be going through this. You know what I mean? I should be dealing with this. Like, she's going out, she's partying, she's drinking, she's having her relationship issues or whatever, like all this. And, I'm not doing any of that. Like, I'm at home, I'm pregnant, I'm dealing with depression sometimes, and I'm trying to keep myself together, I'm trying to keep my life together, I'm trying to stay sober. Like, I feel like I'm being the adult right now, and it's frustrating sometimes, when your parent um isn't being, the parent anymore. So, um, but yeah, that's been my struggles with dealing with an alcoholic um, mother. And I know that a lot of people, they have a lot of harder situations. They deal with a lot worse. A lot of people deal with abuse from alcoholism. So I know that there's a lot that I'm grateful for, because my I haven't had to deal with too much, but I feel like it's just something that I've always kind of struggled with, and not many people know or understand. Um, so yeah, but yeah, um, that's just basically all I wanted to kind of share, and um, yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, peace.